Past Lives is a story of two childhood friends growing up in Korea, Nayoung and Haesung. When they're about 12 years old, they're best friends, but they're forced apart because Nayoung and her family emigrate to Canada, and she eventually ends up in New York City, whereas Haesung stays in Korea and builds his life there. After about a decade, they reunite online via social media, and then about 12 years later after that, they finally get to reunite in person. Now, this movie was the independent darling of all the film festivals, so of course I heard all of the hype. Oh, it's gonna win Best Picture, great movie, Best Screenplay, Best Actress. I'm like, I had to see it, of course. When it became available in the theater here, I'm like, of course I was there. And you know what? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. I love independent movies. I really do. I love it when a movie can be built around the studio system with, low budgets and great independent thought, great originality and creativity. So that's what I really love about independent films. But a lot of times, and I hate to stereotype here, but a lot of times independent films kind of have these tropes that I'm kind of tired of, to be honest. For example, in this movie, there's like several scenes where it's just a shot of the bottom of a curtain or a shot of a coffee mug, and it'll just linger there for like 5 seconds, maybe even 10 seconds. I'm like, what am I getting out of this? What is it supposed to be showing me? I don't know. And then there's other shots of like two main characters just literally just staring at each other for like 5-10 seconds without saying anything. Okay, once I get it, when they reunite, it's kind of awkward, yeah, but then there's it happens several times, and then there's other scenes where like the characters are just walking down the street, nothing's really happening. So I'm like, where is this building up to? What every shot in a scene is valuable to me. Everything should be contributing to something to the movie, and I felt like there was a lot of stuff in this movie that just didn't really need to be there. The movie in totality is about an hour and 40 minutes, so you could have easily shaved away like 20 minutes and still be the same movie. So those kinds of things that give independent movies a bad rap, it's there. I mean, people say independent movies are boring or too pretentious, and I kind of see some of it here, to be honest. Maybe that wasn't the intent, but that's what I got out of the movie, because again, what am I getting out of a still shot of a curtain for like 5 seconds, or a person walking down the street? Oh, she's pensive, she's reflecting. It needs to build up to something. It needs to go somewhere. It has to have meaning. I just didn't feel that for myself. And the writing in this film, I don't know, the whole theme is past lives and this Korean concept of inyan, or fate and destiny, and yeah, it touches upon that, but it doesn't really do anything with it substantially, in my opinion. The main characters talk about it and talk about how their current relationships could be built upon their previous lives, but it didn't really have any impact to me. It didn't really have any closure. It didn't really have any meaning as to why this past lives concept, or this concept of inyan, really built into the story and the relationships. It just kind of like, this is a very typical run-of-the-mill, what could have happened kind of story. There's many times where, well, there's one particular thing that kind of bothered me. Several times during the film, the primary female character, Nayoung, or not, actually now it's called Nora in New York City, she describes Haesung, oh, he's very masculine, he's very manly. And yeah, looking at the guy, yeah, he looks great, he's a manly dude, and he's handsome and all that. Yeah, I agree. But then when he starts to act out in person, it's like, oh, I don't know what to say. Oh, I don't know what to do. What do I do in this situation? Oh, it's like, dude, are you a man or what? I mean, it felt really weird that they're building him up one way and he acts another way. Maybe that was intentional, but I thought it was kind of off-putting. And like, if you're gonna be a manly guy, be an alpha male and take charge of the situation. But he's like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, oh, and it just felt really weird to me. So the acting was decent all throughout, but to me the only standout really was John Magaro, who played the husband of Nora in New York City. I thought he had the perfect balance of a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of understanding, wanting to be a good husband. I thought he was fine. He was really great and perfect for the role. The actor who played Haesung, again, manly dude, but very awkward, and I didn't really, the character didn't mesh for me. And actress who played Nora, the main female character, she was just kind of there for me. So I don't know. You know, this movie, it could have been a lot more. I think if it had gone through like another draft of screenwriting and kind of clean things up a little, tie things up a little, get rid of all the fluff, I think that there really is a good movie here. But in the final product that I saw, I just don't really see it. And I wanted to like it, and I'm disappointed that I didn't. But those are the reasons why. So for me, Past Lives gets a 5 out of 10. Thanks so much for watching my review. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, MC on Film, for more reviews in the future.